Hello everyone, I'm Jennifer from Pastor's Wife DigiPrint, and today I finally got to the church and got some prints done. So we will work on this mini journal. It's a 1-inch mini journal with hydrangeas on it. And the last time I worked on it on my channel, it was in black and white. And since then, I've come up with some more ideas, and so let's get busy. The first page looks like this, and actually this is the third page. This is the second page here, and here we go. First, you'll need to locate this first page here and cut out what you want to be your front cover. I'm gonna go with green. I think it pops good. But you could go with tan. There's two different colors that you can choose from. I'll be right back after I cut these out. Okay, I'm back, and I have cut out 2 green ones and 2 tan ones. I'm gonna move this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing better. I'll grab it in a minute. I have this just leftover file folder that I used on a different project. But you can use whatever cardstock you have. You can even use junk mail cardstock because you're going to be covering it up. Okay, then just grab some glue. Stick glue will work probably the best. But if you only have school glue, just put like 1 dot, smear it all over. It works the same. And you're gonna put this down here, and check it over good. If you don't want to ink these on the edges, make sure all the little white is off. But if you do have green ink, don't sweat it and just go on. I'm not sure if I do or don't. Okay, now this time that I make it, I'm going to, like so, leave some space for a spine. Now, if you have Mod Podge, you can get Mod Podge from the Dollar Tree, or you can get it from a crafting store. I got some recently from Dollar Tree, and I took it and I put it in one of their Dollar Tree bottles you can get now. They have so many cool crafting supplies. Ooh. This got loose. Oh no. Something happened. It probably wasn't tight. Anyway, that wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. I'm gonna make sure it's tight. Anywho, you can put it in these little bottles, and it makes it nice for small projects like this, and for any project. That's plenty. I think it will be great on top of here. I just use my finger, but you can use whatever you have, maybe a paintbrush. And then you let that dry. While that's drying, we can talk about how we're going to bind it today. Instead of sewing, we're going to use a different binding, but it also involves thread. So get you some thread if you want to do it the way I'm doing it. It doesn't have to be embroidery thread, that's my preference. You can use a whole bunch of just regular needle thread, you know, that you would use in a sewing project. Sewing thread that's on a spool like this. And use this kind. So if you're like me, you don't want to stop and drop everything and go back to the store. Use what you have on hand. Or if you don't have thread, you have some kind of string, use that. It will work. If you don't have that, pull out some rubber bands. I can show you how that works too. I'm just trying to make it very simple so you don't have to go and find a needle this time. Okay, let's see how it's doing. It's still wet, I think. But it's almost dry, so I'm going to go ahead and start cutting around that. These scissors came from Dollar Tree and they work great for small projects. You can buy little scissors elsewhere, but if you don't have little scissors, just work carefully with the scissors that you have, and let's get it done. I'm just going to cut away the big parts first. Being real careful to make sure I don't have any edges that show up a lot. Because today, I don't know, maybe you don't have I'm going to cut a little indentation away here. Just so it looks more like a book when you fold it. You don't have to. Might be hard to do if you have full-size scissors. I just felt like doing it. That's the fun thing about making junk journals. Make them your own, however you want them to be your own and want to put your little twist on things, you can. Okay, so that's the front. Now we're going to work on the back. So I'm going to line it up where those lines are at the bottom. Flip. Yeah, what I mean by lines is there's little postmark lines on here. So now we're going to go ahead and these tan ones I'm using for the inside cover. You don't have to. You can use, last time we used washi tape. That'd be pretty. You can use book paper, any pretty paper that you may have from another project that matches these colors. So this is what I'm using because it was right on the kit and easy to access. And I'm just fitting it in the best I can. And what if you want to go back and work on these little corners that show and you don't have the special what is it called, distressing inks? Well, you can just do it with a marker. When I first started out, I didn't have those inks and I really wanted them, but I just didn't know where to get them. I didn't have money at the time. So that might be you. You don't want to leave home right now. Maybe you're in quarantine. Just is what you have. Pen, a marker. Now I'm going to decide what I want to do for my spine. Well, I'm not going to do anything for my spine this time because it's going to be covered. And we go put our pages in. So let's set that aside and let it dry. Then we're going to get our pages on the third sheet. And we're going to cut a bunch of these out. So let's get cutting. For this, I am going to use some picker scissors because you can cut all the way down really fast that way. Or you could use a trimmer if you have a paper trimmer. Now these will be great for little stocking stuffers. You need stocking stuffers for girls, or gifts for ladies' church party. You could make a bunch at the same time. Especially if you had some helpers to help you make them. Ooh, that got off. Now I know what I need to fix. Yeah, I got that one off. I'll have to go fix that. Which won't be hard. Hopefully I'll get it done. If not, you'll have to forgive me. And cut a little wonky. Now I'm planning on making a little bigger one that you can actually write in, but still mini. But this one, it's just for fun. Ooh, I got off again. I don't know where I got off. Hard to tell sometimes when you're making it. You think you got it all lined up and you don't. Okay. Well, I'll be back when I get these cut out. Okay, well, I'm not done with cutting, but I thought I would show you a little method to make things work a little smoother. Just hold your scissors like this, or down here on the edge of your table, so you can get real straight, and then stick your paper in and just snap it. It makes it nice and straight. Most of the time. Didn't get that one real straight. If you eyeball it good, you can get it nice and straight this way. Oh, and I went over to the shop and I straightened out your rows so you don't have to worry about wonky rows of pages. They're all straight now in the file, and when you print them out, it will be super straight for you. I was just in a hurry when I made that because I'd already sold one of these and I wanted the customer to have this page here too. The third page wasn't on the original and I wanted them to have this page so that the papers would be better for the inside. My dog is trying to come sit on my lap. Would you like to see her? I don't know if you can see her, but this is Coco. Hi, Coco. She's like, I don't want to be on TV. Get me off. She just wants to sit in my lap, right? She is one lap lover. Well, I'll be back in a minute. Now, all of my pages have been cut, and I was thinking, you know, if you wanted to add words, this is a good time to do that when it's not crammed into a book. So if you want to write some inspirational quotes or words, then now is a great time to do it. Maybe you have some word stickers or word cutouts. I offer word cutouts on in my store. Here's one that I had left over from a project. Let's see if it fits. I'm gonna cut it really thin. All the excess off. And we will see if it'll fit. I think it will. And I'm just gonna shove it in there. Any old way I can get it in. And let's see if I have any more. Here's one that says forget. Sometimes it's good to put things behind us and not dwell on them. Look towards the future. Things that may be holding us back. And it's gonna be for you to get an idea, and I'm going to ink that up a little bit. Okay, here's my inking for the day. Now back to our project. That glue off real quick so it won't be hampering me. More glue. Ew. Okay. Now let's get going on putting these in so I can show you how it's done. Okay, that's the front, that's the middle. Now I'm going to do the folding for you. That's my ruler technique. You line it up on the ruler and you bend. Oh, and I noticed there's a little spot that didn't get down, so I'm gonna get some glue. That happens all the time. Don't feel like a failure if you see this on your project. Happens all the time, really. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. Make sure it's like you want it. And there you go. Your nice little cover. I'm gonna hold it up to the screen so you can see better. Okay. Now, if you want to put any kind of inking or cut a little bit more of the white off, you can do that. There. And a little bit here. Okay. looking this way, you don't see any white, that's good too. Oops. It's coming out. There we go. The little pads are velcroed on, so sometimes they pop off. And alright, done. Now you're going to want to grab all of one color. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that how many was on one line? Here's one. I think it was like that. Okay. Grab all of those. I'm going to put this guy in the middle. And you can fold them at once, or you can fold them each one. Either way works. And then two ways that we're talking about doing it today. I'm not going to use these orange ones because that's the color I have and it would look terrible. I'm going to show you how it will work so easily. You could use hair bands if you have them. These are not hair bands. These are like for making bracelets, I think. So that's how that would work, so easy. But we are going to use, I am going to use, I should say, this method. And I'm going to wrap it around, cut me a piece, and I'm going to tie in the middle. You could tie on the outside if you want it. I'm going to tie on the inside to make it look like I sewed it in. Okay, and then I'm going to hold it with one finger in the middle and tie one more time. Take some finesse. You can do it. And there you go. And just you can leave those and put beads like I said, or you could even glue some, where is it? Just a minute, let me grab what I'm looking for. You can glue a sequin on the end of it and it looks really cool. Even mine up. So you could get hot glue or whatever glue you have. It's going to take longer because this has to dry if you're using wet glue. But if you use hot glue, you could just hot glue that on and it'll really look pretty. But I am just going to trim it up like so. Or you could even glue a little piece of paper, colored cardstock confetti or something. There's lots of things you can do. That's what we're doing today. Easy breezy. Next, I'm gonna grab another set of papers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the little light purple ones. Stick it in. Get your thread, string, whatever you have on that. And just wrap it around. Cut wherever. You want more than what you need because it makes it easy to tie with this little tiny place. Okay. And line it up on the little lines. I'm glad I've added lines. Makes it easy to find your center. Or dots is what a dotted line. Okay, now put your little finger in there. Ugh. Okay. Wrap it around and bam! You did it. Now, if you wanted to, you could also put a little bow. Can you do it? I don't know if I can do it. Okay, I can't do it. I give up. This one didn't get as tight as I would like. But we're gonna put another set of papers on the other side, so it'll probably be fine. If you don't like it, you can always just snip. Should I snip? Should I? Oh, this isn't even tied all the way. I don't know what happened with this one. Maybe I didn't make my knot good. Let's try again and see if that helps. Ooh. I think it might have. It did. Okay. I'm gonna grab my other scissors. This works so much better. I love Fiskars scissors. My recommendation, Fiskars all the way. Okay, so I'm going to, uh-oh, got so tight that time, I can't move it. Oh well, I'm gonna leave it where it's at. See, it ended up being on the far side. It doesn't matter, I can put one in the middle now. So I'm just gonna split those apart, get my next color. And each bundle of papers is called a signature. Got lots of this color. Let's see how many pages I put in the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's a lot more than 5 of this color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have more than enough paper in case you mess up, or you want to put lots and lots of paper in yours. Okay, so, or you can use it for the next one you make. There's probably enough paper here to make 2 of these in one printing of the kit. Okay, this one's going in. Now, if you want to keep your paper from moving around, you can grab these Dollar Tree clamps. They come in so handy for this. Or any clamp or paper clip you have, you can do that. I'm going to cut my string again. Twist it to the side, fold it down, and make your second knot. Let's see if I got it this time. Okay, I think I got it. A little shorter. Okay, let's see. See, I can fit lots more. But I don't know that I'm going to. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to try to spread them out a bit. So I just want 3. goes. 3 little lovely signatures. And I am going to glue them in. I don't know, let's try this glue. This is not glue, but it's Mod Podge. I think I want to do it Mod Podged. You don't have to. I just want them to stay in the place I'll put them in. And there it is. Now you can back this with something, or you can take this moment to add a ball pin if you want this to be hanging from another journal. You could add it right here inside the string, which I'm going to do right now. Ta-da! Alright, now let's get on with this project. I'll put my little papers aside, and I'm going to set you over here to dry. Little book. So cute. Okay. Let's make some room and start our pockets and things. Okay, let's get back to this sheet here. Decide what we want to put in here. I think I'm going to go with these here, or at least one of these. And I'm going to grab, let's see, I need the other page. Did my dog? No. My dog did knock it off. Here it is. I'm going to grab this one right here. It has a middle tab. For that, and then I'm going to grab a green pocket and a purple pocket. Now these smaller ones, you're probably not going to be able to get any glue on them and work, but they're good for just like if you wanted to make a collage. Stick those onto collage, and we might do that today. Just see how it turns out. Let's get a purple pocket. That's fun to say, purple pocket. Okay. Don't worry, I'll get the little thumb hold cut out too. Just getting them out of the paper right now. So the kit. Okay, then I want to have some of this lovely paper here. I want to have some of the teeny tiny paper down this way. This could be our little journaling card. What else do I want? I think that I might grab one of these. There's several of these bigger ones. Now you can totally make your journal cover out of these things right here. That'll look cool. Maybe we'll do another video on that. I'm gonna try to do something with these today. And just cut around. If you're doing this with me, you can stop the video, cut out as many things as you want. You need inspiration. You don't have to do what I'm doing. If you think of something else you can do it. Don't be afraid to try it. If you're just starting out and you're not quite sure how to get things going, that's what this video is for. Give you some ideas. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and get some of those teeny tiny pockets. T9C pockets, as they say. My aunt used to say T9C, my cousin. I don't know if they made that word or lots of people say it, but I like it. Okay, I'm gonna cut them out real quick. Grab our book. Still drying a bit, but that won't hurt it. Okay. I want to decorate the middle of my signature on the first signature. So I'm gonna grab this pocket here. I'm gonna cut out that little half moon shape, which is the thumb hold. You know, a fairy's thumb or something. Are these little fairy books? I don't know. Maybe they're little elf books. They're little people. Okay. Now, this is a little tricky. So what you do for the edges is you just get the very, very edge with your glue. You don't want to get much at all, but if you get more than enough, that's okay too. And I'll tell you how to deal with that. If you watch my other video, you'll know my trick on that. Okay. We're going to put the pocket right there. Then I'm going to look for that one with the little tab in the middle. And we're going to cut around the tab best we can. It's not perfect, folks, but it's really close. I don't do anything perfect, I don't think. Just perfect for me. My liking. Now, I'm gonna make this a little stiffer, so I'm gonna grab something, maybe just another one of those, one for the back. Let's see, which page did I have it on? I think it's page number 2. I'll grab it and put another one for the back. So I think it needs to be pretty thick if, you know, you're gonna slide it in and out of the pocket. It's gonna go through a lot of movement and need to be thicker so it don't deteriorate. Okay, folks, you get what I'm saying? Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Almost done with that. Done. Now, get some glue. And glue them together. And you have pretty on both sides. Now, if you're doing it in a larger journal, you want to have something else on the other side so that you could use it as a journaling card. You could write stuff on it. You could use part of this for the other side if it was a larger journal. It is not. It is small. Now we're going to slide it in. I think I'm going to cut the sides a little bit more. Cut all of this out on cardstock if you want. Anyway, it's going in. It's not going in. So, what you do is you take the point of your scissors and you kind of separate it out. Oopsie. Without squashing it like I did. That didn't get enough glue, so I am going to add a little bit of glue if I can. Tap it down and try again. Get in there. There it goes. I still think it's too wide on one side, so maybe it's too something. Got glue all over me, folks. Okay, so I'm going to smidge it, cut, midge it, smidge it a little bit more. Okay. Shove it in. Okay, it's working. Okay. I'm gonna smash that glue portion down that I glued. And voila! A little pocket. I'll let that dry for a while so then we can slide it in and out. Okay. And I got this one. Where do we want it to go? Well, maybe I just want to use the little flower off of it. Let's do that. Use these scissors since it's so small. So I'm going to cut around the flower. This is thinking outside the box. As they say. Wherever they are. Okay, now I'm going to take my little flower and put it on the other side. Oh, so pretty. Okay, now you're going to take and find line the center up the next one. Now I have another pocket. I'll save that for a minute. I'm just gonna use these T90 ones and make faux pockets. Because I don't have any, no. I can't do it. I just can't do the teeny tiny ones. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you've got some skills. But I don't think I have that kind of skill. So I'm just gonna glue it in. Probably didn't even have to do that cutout. Let's not do the cutout because I'm gonna mess it up too. Okay, put some glue on there. Need some tweezers. Don't have elf hands. Now on this one, I'm gonna put 3 pockets. 1, 2, little elf magic. 2, and do I have another? I'll just use the one I messed up on. Not a big deal. 3 little pockets, aren't they cute? Oh, I messed up. Let's get it lined up if we can. If not, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's just cute. Okay. Now what do we want to put on the other side? Well, I'm going to take this guy and do the same thing again. I'm going to cut it out. This time I'm just going to see, does it make... maybe I could do that. I could turn it sideways and make the thing come out the top. And I'm gonna glue this little flap that I bent over onto the page. Now we have a flip out. That you can journal right here. Or, you know, in our case, put a word there. Or we could put a pocket. Uh-oh, what happened? I didn't get my string tied good, did I? Okay, we will just fix it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix it. My string didn't get tied good, but things happen. Alright, come back here. I'm gonna go ahead and clamp these in again. Since that flip out is there. And the other side. Fancy, fancy string. And I'm gonna put 3 knots this time. 3 knots are always better, right? Okay, you got her done. Now I want to get it where it's not folded right on top of that stitching. So I'm gonna refold that. Now let's go on. Now you can put decoupage on that and let it dry and make that nice and smooth and fun to touch. Okay, now we're gonna go to the next center, but I'm gonna let you see that first. Up close. Isn't it cute? Okay, hold on, somebody's at my door. Okay, so I decided for this page to go with tiny file folders. So I got each tab right, left, and center. Now I just need to cut around them. Okay, that's number one. And I'm going to fold it in half. Now you can do the same that you did on the other ones by backing it with another file folder. I am just going to, for sake of time, use it like it is. This video is running long. Okay, and now we're going to go around the second one. Just fold it down the middle like a file folder. And the last one. This is how we're going to put them in. I think I did this on the last book that I made, mini book, but let's do it again. It's fun. Okay, I'm gonna get all the stuff that stuck to my glue off. Or not. Okay, there it goes. You're gonna glue one side down, the one that doesn't have the tab. I'll put it at the bottom. Number one. And do it again. On the one that has the middle tab. Dogs. Got two dogs and a girl in here now. And you're gonna do it one more time. And it's so cute. I'm gonna hold it up for y'all to see. Ta-da! Okay, on the other side, I'm gonna write a word this time if I can find a pen. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, here's my good pen. I'm gonna write faith. All fancy like. There it is. So, and there's prepare. I put it in upside down. Oh dear. Never fear, you can always pull it out and stick it back in the right way, because it's not sewed completely down. You just hold the rest of your pages and wiggle it out, put it back in. Isn't that easy? Yep, it is. Okay. then you can decorate as many pages or as few pages as you'd like. You could even put some pocket over here. Let's do that. Let's put a neat little pocket right there. Make our own pocket with one of these big ones. Big folder ones. So you can just come up with your own ideas. Let's see, how do I want this pocket to be? I want it to be half of this. I want to keep my little tab if I can. I'm gonna get my little scissors to go around the curves. And like I said, since this is a pocket that's probably going to be played with a lot, I would suggest that you put it on at least 2 layers, 3 layers of paper or cardstock. 2 layers with maybe some decoupage, some Mod Podge would be good. Let's see if this fits like I was hoping. Sure it does, right there. Deal. Now we just put a little glue around the edges. I think I want to curve the edge here. I think my cutting was off. Let's get it straighter. Ooh, I think we got it straight. Amazing. Curve the edges again. I think I should have used the little scissors. It's still got glue all the way around. Okay. And here's your little pocket. See, isn't that darling? Little pocket. And you can do the same on the other side if you want, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to put my little bulb pen back on so it can hang. Ooh, you know what would be really cool? You could make these to go on a Christmas tree, and they could be like a journal Christmas tree. That would be so awesome. And there's like a little mini Christmas tree with little journals all over it. Oh, the sky's the limit. Okay, I'm going to show you my journal now. Oh, wrong direction. I think I moved all of it upside down. Oh well, I can all switch it around on the pages. But where's the center? Where'd it go? Let me find my center. There it is. Aha! Okay, open that out. And go to the next center. It's so cute with the little file folders. And there's another one with a pull-out. Where did it go? I lose my pull-out page. Oh! Ew, it tried to get stuck to the other one. That's the problem. Okay, so this is the little pull-out one. Oh, it got stuck. If they get stuck, you can use a skewer or a pair of scissors or a paper clip, anything that's small. Go in there and stick it. Because when it's gluing and it's so small like that, it's easy to get it stuck. Here it goes. Comes out now. Yay! And there you have it. Now if you don't want these to wiggle around a lot, you can find the last page of your signature and glue it to the last page of the signature before it, like so. Very easy. You got it the way you like it, and nothing's upside down. You might want to check that first. And just glue them together like so. Now they are staying, they're not wiggling. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Go get your kit from my store, Pastor's Wife DigiPrints, and enjoy making these little buckets. Tell me if you're having fun and what you made and how you did it. I would love to hear from you. I'm sitting here showing you this and you're not seeing a thing. Okay, here we go. Might be good to get it in the screen, Jennifer. You can ink the edges of everything. Forgot to tell you that. You could go back with your ink and if you have ink of any kind, like if you have just stamp ink, not the special oxide ink, and you have purple, that would look good too. Okay, that's all folks. See you later.